Hi, Jack!
Today, we're in Sheffield and we're going to set up my hill climb bike for the National Hill Climb this year, hence why I'm holding scales. So we're using an R5 as the base model bike for it, and we're basically going to see how light we can get it. We're going to weigh all the little parts and kind of do a rundown of what we are currently weighing at, which I just weighed a second ago, which is 7 kilos, to where we're going to get it to. It's going to be light for a disc brake road bike.
Okay, so are we keeping Garmin on?
We'll keep it on for now, yeah. 7.04 is the current weight. It was 7 earlier, it's got back.
It was 7 earlier, it gained weight since it came in, the atmosphere and everything.
The Di2's got a bit more charge in it.
That's what it is.
So this is 7.04 with not the super lightweight wheels. These are just the current wheels in here, which are reserve 40, 44? Yeah, so slightly deeper. Carbon bars, aluminium stem. There is a tiny Garmin, there is a Garmin mount. There is a heavy saddle, a heavy seat post, a crank, an Ultegra rear mech, and all that's going. Oh, got lighter skewers.
We love that.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they roll well. It says it's 32 grams. Light, it's 34. 33 grams, getting lighter. Come on, lighter still. These are overfast, ultralight carbon fiber through axles, which I know because I'm reading the piece of paper, which weighed 33 grams. They're carbon fiber with an aluminium end to them, so they're already lighter. They're going to be lighter than the current stock ones that are in the frame. Saddle, Schwalbe carbon. I don't know what model it is. Carbon saddle. 67 grams. Dorimo carbon seat post. It's got a label that says 103 grams.
Let's hope it's 107.
If it's 107, I'll be very happy. We'll take into account that it's got a label on it.
So it might actually be 107.
It's lighter.
Oh.
How is that lighter? There's some additional stuff here, isn't there? 114 grams, but there's additional stuff in that additional stuff section. But that is the standard Cervélo seat post is about 300 grams. This thing is scary light. Schwalbe stem, 120 mil. It's actually shorter than the stem on there. 92 grams. Carbon tie headset cap thing, 6 grams. Schwalbe carbon handlebars. I love these bars. They are such a lovely shape as well. Don't stand up very well though. 133 grams handlebars. Very light. Dura-Ace mech. There's currently an Ultegra one on there, so this is going to be lighter. 176 grams. This is obnoxious, this is. These are Carbon Works bar end plugs.
The rabbit hole is deep.
The rabbit hole is deep.
Shut the front door.
Even, what is the point of this? 2 grams. Oh no, it's not even sure. 0 to 2 grams, it keeps flashing between it. Carbon Works Garmin bicycle computer mount. Now, in there is the gubbins for it, which is 5 grams, and that is the mount. So the total of that is 11 grams. Now this might be heavier, this one. We don't know, but it's green, so green is obviously better. Sea Bear bottom bracket, ceramic bottom bracket. 100 and, oh, so close. Wait. Up there.
Oh.
106 grams, almost. These may be heavier now. This is Garmin Rally power meter pedals. So if we choose to put these on, which I would do for a hill climb. So these are 262 grams, but we do know that Dura-Ace pedals will be lighter. Now for all the gains, we've got a wax chain. I'm not going to weigh that because that would be wax chain weight. We have got these, which are Di2 blip switches. The idea of these is you mount them on the underside of your handlebars, so you can shift there. Tiny bit extra weight, but 11 grams extra, but that means if you're riding on your hands on the tops, you can actually shift, which when you're absolutely toasted, would be quite nice, actually. Cassette, 11 to 32, 154 grams. So what we're doing is different, is we're using an XTR crankset and chainring. Personally, I think that the XTR crankset is like one of the best looking cranks going. So it's a 34 tooth chainring, which is 85 grams. And then, based on our friend Dan, the bike fitter's recommendation, I'm actually going to be riding a shorter crank, 165mm crank, XTR1. Shorter obviously weighs less. This is why he suggested it, I reckon. 365 grams. I've been buzzing about this project for, how long have I been talking about this?
So long.
Months. So other things to mention in terms of lightweightness. The bike is going to be set up with 140 rotors, so they are smaller. Normally you'd ride a 140-160 combination, but 140 front and rear, which is lighter. They are the Ultegra rotors as opposed to the Dura-Ace ones, which are actually lighter of the Shimano range because they don't have the black paint on them. The wheels themselves are not the super lightweight wheels that I would be using for hill climbs, but these are the lightest wheels I currently have at home. I am having built up a set of shallower wheels with bird spokes and extra light hubs with some super lightweight rotors on them, which will be 140 as well. There's also lighter tyres to go onto it, and I've also subsequently found out that with Schwalbe you can run Aerodan tyre, which is a new tyre coming out with an Aerodan inner tube, which is lighter as a setup to using tubeless, or you can run the Schwalbe Pro 1 TT with an inner tube, an Aerodan inner tube, which is also lighter than running a tubeless tyre setup with sealant in it and a valve. I've really gone down the rabbit hole deep. I'm basically there with the rabbits. We're having dinner on a Friday night together. It's been interesting.